Road began in 1968 with the founding of Black Sabbath, a huge heavy.
Late this evening, the Osbourne family confirmed what fans around the world feared. John Michael Ozzy Osbourne, the legendary frontman of Black Sabbath and one of rock history's most unforgettable icons, died peacefully at the age of 76. In a brief statement, they wrote, "It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family and surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family's privacy at this time." Ozzy's passing comes mere weeks after his emotional farewell performance, Back to the Beginning, at Villa Park in Birmingham, his hometown. There, he reunited with original Black Sabbath bandmates Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward for what proved to be his final bow. News of his death sent ripples through music, film, and popular culture, as tributes poured in from lifelong friends, fellow musicians, and legions of devoted fans. From humble beginnings in Birmingham. Born December 3, 1948, in Aston, a grim, working-class district of Birmingham, young John Michael Osbourne grew up amid coal smoke and factory clangs. His father, Jack, labored long hours in a metalworks plant. His mother, Lillian, balanced odd cleaning jobs to support the family. Money was tight, prospects limited, and the gray skies matched the town's post-war austerity. At school, Ozzy, a childhood nickname that stuck, struggled. He was expelled twice for smoking on campus, and found little solace in the classroom. Instead, he discovered refuge in music. He scavenged discarded skiffle records and battered electric guitars at local pawn shops, teaching himself rudimentary chords in cramped council house living rooms. Moonlit evenings in neighborhood pubs and youth clubs exposed him to blues greats like Muddy Waters and Little Richard. The raw energy of American R&B seeped into his soul and planted the seeds for a revolution in rock. Answering the call, Black Sabbath is born. In late 1968, guitarist Tony Iommi placed an advert seeking a singer for his band, then called Earth. Michael Ozzy Osbourne replied, joining Iommi, bassist Geezer Butler, and drummer Bill Ward in a chilly church hall above a bingo parlor. Soon renamed Black Sabbath, after a local poster for a low-budget horror film, the quartet began experimenting with darker, down-tuned riffs, drawing on occult imagery and social unrest. Their self-titled debut album, released in February 1970, crashed into the British charts with its ominous title track, The Wizard, and NIB, setting listeners' hearts pounding. By autumn, Paranoid arrived, packing Iron Man, War Pigs, and the title song into an unassailable classic. Ozzy's haunting, quavering vocals, equal parts vulnerability and menace, drove home themes of war, corruption, and existential dread. Touring relentlessly, Sabbath transformed small clubs into full arenas and defined heavy metal's blueprint. The end of an era, and a new beginning. By 1979, rapport within the band had frayed under the weight of endless touring, substance abuse, and creative disputes. Sabbath made the painful decision to fire Ozzy, a move that felt inconceivable to fans who had come to revere his signature wails. Yet the shock of his departure catalyzed Ozzy's most daring reinvention. Enter Sharon Arden, a young music publicist he met during the 1979 U.S. tour. Recognizing his talent and star quality, she took on his management, and eventually became his wife in 1982. Under her guidance, Ozzy assembled a new band featuring the fiery guitar talents of Randy Rhoads. The resulting album, Blizzard of Oz, 1980, was a revelation. Rhodes's neoclassical solos braided seamlessly with Ozzy's deeply personal lyrics on mental health, faith, and existential angst. Singles, Crazy Train and Mr. Crowley rocketed up the charts, earning multi-platinum accolades and cementing Ozzy's status as a solo superstar. Infamous antics and rock legend lore. Ozzy's uncanny stage presence and unpredictable antics only amplified his mystique. During a 1981 record label showcase, Sharon released 2 white doves as a PR stunt. Ozzy, apparently believing they were rubber props, bit their heads off, a stunt later cited as the origin of his bat-biting legend. In 1982, at a concert in Des Moines, he reportedly sank his teeth into a live bat tossed on stage, thinking it was a toy. The media frenzy that followed erased any lingering doubts about his rock and roll credentials and turned him into a global tabloid fascination. Yet beneath the sensational headlines lay a performer who understood the power of raw, unfiltered authenticity. His willingness to court controversy only drew fans deeper into his theatrical world, where thunderous riffs and shocks of humor coexisted with moments of genuine vulnerability. The Osbournes, from rock icon to reality TV dad. By the early 2000s, Ozzy's career had spanned 4 decades and he had weathered highs and lows alike. In 2002, MTV shattered preconceptions of celebrity with The Osbournes, a reality series chronicling the daily life of Ozzy, Sharon, and their 3 eldest children, Kelly, Jack, and Amy, in their Beverly Hills home. Viewers were unprepared for the delightful contrast between Ozzy's gravelly stage persona and his everyday family life, admonishing the kids to clean their rooms, bickering over breakfast cereal, and marveling at BBC nature documentaries. The Osbournes became a cultural juggernaut, averaging 15 to 20 million viewers per episode and winning an Emmy for Outstanding Reality Program in 2002. Ozzy's willingness to let cameras follow him through mundane domestic scenes not only humanized him but also paved the way for an entire genre of unscripted television. Battling health crises, ATV, falls, and Parkinson's. Ozzy's body bore the evidence of a life lived at full throttle. In March 2003, a quad bike accident on his Tennessee estate left him with a fractured neck, back, and ribs. Sharon later revealed he had stopped breathing for over a minute before medics revived him. Following months of surgeries and rehabilitation, Ozzy returned to touring, defying doctors who doubted he'd walk again. In 2019, a fall aggravated lingering injuries, necessitating 3 more operations. Each setback chipped away at his physical endurance, but Ozzy persevered, underscoring his mantra, "Music saved me once, it can save me again." In 2020, he publicly announced a Parkinson's disease type 2 diagnosis. In a candid video, he showed his tremors while sipping tea, quipping, "I'm shaking like a rat in a thunderstorm," yet urging fans to donate to research. His transparency inspired a wave of support, leading to record donations to Parkinson's foundations worldwide. In a May 2025 interview with The Guardian, he lamented, "You wake up, something else has gone wrong, it's like living in Doomtown." Despite this, his resolve to record and perform never waned. Back to the beginning, a final, triumphant farewell. On July 5, 2025, the arc of Ozzy's career came full circle at Villa Park in Birmingham. Thousands packed the stadium to witness his last live performance, an emotional reunion with original Sabbath members Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. Ozzy ascended to the stage atop a custom hydraulic throne, a nod to both his physical limitations and his iconic stagecraft. As the first ominous chords of Black Sabbath echoed through the crowd, a hush fell, followed by an uproar of adulation. Ozzy's voice, though softened by age, carried the same haunting power that first echoed across those Birmingham backstreets in 1969. He segued into Iron Man, his fist pumping as thousands of fans held lighters aloft. During Paranoid, the chorus, "I tell you to enjoy life," became a collective vow, a defiance against time and frailty. Between songs, Ozzy's trademark humor shone through. He chuckled at forgotten lyrics during War Pigs, quipping, "Older mind, younger tongue, give me a break." The audience's affectionate laughter set the stage for his final exhortation, "Go crazy one last time." The roar that followed seemed to shake Villa Park's ancient terraces, a thunderous salute to a lifetime in music. A moment of joy, the backstage proposal. Backstage at that climactic show, a tender scene unfolded. Slipknot DJ Sid Wilson knelt before Kelly Osbourne and proposed. Cameras captured Ozzy's moist-eyed smile as his daughter said, "Yes," in front of family and friends. In that instant, rock legend and family patriarch converged, proving that amid fanfare and finales, life's sweetest moments endure. Legends mourn appear, tributes across generations. News of Ozzy's death unleashed a tidal wave of tributes. Metallica, often hailed as Sabbath's spiritual heirs, posted a single broken heart emoji alongside an archival photo of Ozzy with James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich, a minimalist yet profound salute. Guns N' Roses, Slayer, Lamb of God, and countless metal luminaries shared concert memories and backstage snapshots. Beyond metal, Sir Elton John recalled late-night chats over cocktails, calling Ozzy one of the funniest, kindest souls. Rapper Post Malone posted a tearful video of performing "Mama, I'm Coming Home," thanking Ozzy for his guidance. Country icon Dolly Parton noted how his candor about addiction and recovery resonated deeply with her own life. Across social media, fans lit virtual candles, shared childhood cassette tapes of Sabbath albums, and hosted marathon listening parties, in LA apartments, Tokyo karaoke bars, and Sao Paulo street corners. Ozzy's voice, though silenced, echoed in countless hearts. Beyond the music, a cultural legacy. Ozzy's impact rippled far beyond riffs and leather jackets. Comic book writers cast him as a gothic hero battling infernal hordes, video game developers programmed his avatar for Guitar Hero, Warriors of Rock, complete with signature strut and onstage banter. Fashion designers paid homage to his aesthetic, animal prints, oversized crucifixes, and distressed leather appeared on major runways. Vinyl collectors chased rare picture discs featuring Ozzy's own haunting watercolors, moody moors and skeletal trees he painted in private moments of reflection. Museums prepared posthumous exhibitions, such as Shades of Darkness, to display his paintings alongside stage costumes and lyric notebooks. Art critics predicted a re-evaluation of Ozzy as a multidimensional artist, one who wielded not just a microphone but brush and canvas. The Osbourne legacy, preservation and philanthropy. In the wake of his passing, Sharon and the Osbourne children moved swiftly to honor Ozzy's vision. In spring 2026, Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery will debut Ozzy, The Art and Soul of Darkness, a traveling exhibit showcasing his paintings, stage garb, and handwritten lyrics in immersive audiovisual spaces. Elliot Osbourne's documentary, Behind the Darkness, is set for release later this year, promising an intimate family chronicle drawn from unreleased home footage. Kelly Osbourne, in partnership with Live Nation, announced Ozzy Rising, a tribute concert series featuring genre-defying emerging artists. Proceeds will endow the Ozzy Osbourne Music Scholarship, supporting young musicians who, like Ozzy, refuse to be confined by labels. Philanthropically, the Osbourne Wellness Fund will expand its reach, funding children's hospitals, veteran mental health programs, and Parkinson's research. Sharon's collaboration with biotech firms aims to develop a smart glove that counteracts tremors, a testament to turning personal hardship into innovation. An eternal echo, Ozzy's place in history. Ozzy Osbourne's life, from the coal-dusted streets of Aston to the global stadium stage, embodies rock and roll's paradox, that chaos can birth creativity, that vulnerability can forge connection, and that music's truest power lies in its ability to unite. His down-tuned riffs and plaintive vocals gave voice to societal anxieties, his boundary-pushing theatrics challenged convention, his public struggles destigmatized private pain. In biographies, academic studies, and countless fan tributes, Ozzy will be remembered as the shaman of darkness and the poet of survival. Yet his most enduring legacy resides not in platinum plaques but in the lives he touched, the teenager who learned "Crazy Train" licks in their bedroom, the patient in a Parkinson's clinic who found courage in his openness. The family huddled around a campfire singing "Paranoid" to weather life's storms. Though the Prince of Darkness has drawn his final bow, his thunder echoes on, through every power chord, every whispered chorus, and every new artist lighting the way with fearless self-expression. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Your spirit will forever thunder on.